It's a fantastic story, isn't it? It's in our popular culture and it's in every part of our language. And being a Londoner and born in London, I really wanted to do a retelling of the story based in the capital.
Do you think Lewis Carroll will be surprised at how his story has evolved and changed over the years?
I would say so. I mean, it's 150 years anniversary of the original publication this year, so I thought that was a particularly good time to bring out Alice's London Adventures in Wonderland. Certainly he was an Oxford man, actually. He wasn't from London, and there are a lot of references in the original book about his locality. But one of the themes of Alice in Wonderland, the original text, is the Victorians' interest in the subterranean world. And I think there'd be no doubt that Lewis Carroll would actually have known about the construction of the London Underground, which was starting around that time when he was writing it.
Tell me, obviously you don't have to give away the entire plot, but what does your book see Alice doing?
I had to engineer a reason for her to be travelling around London. There are about 119 different locations named in Alice's London Adventures in Wonderland. And the book begins with her sitting on the banks of the Serpentine with nothing to do, waiting next to her sister who's reading a book. Suddenly a white rabbit with pink eyes runs past her and, burning with curiosity, she follows it. The rabbit actually drops an invitation to a masked ball, which also tweaks her curiosity further, and she follows the rabbit down the Knightsbridge tube station to begin her adventures.
Do you think, I mean, I often wonder this with other children's books, there's an emphasis, a great emphasis on safety and children not being allowed to go out as much as they were even in our generations. Do you think now that the literature is that one of those escape ways that they can have the adventures that they perhaps might have had just a few years ago? Possibly,
and that's an interesting point actually, because certainly the original Alice in Wonderland story had certain messages for children about safety and certain moral codes, and I tried to carry that on in my book, so there is a moral message as well.